The Vow Tested by Fire. When Daniel and Grace married, the world seemed brighter. They were young, madly in love, and promised each other forever beneath the warm summer sun. Their laughter filled every room, and every dream felt possible. But just 6 months after their wedding, tragedy struck. Daniel was hit by a drunk driver on his way home from work. The accident left him paralyzed from the waist down. At first, Grace tried to care for him, but days turned into weeks and weeks into months. His inability to walk, the endless doctor visits, and his silence began to drain her. She started seeing him not as her loving husband, but as a burden. She snapped at him for things beyond his control. She avoided coming home, preferring the comfort of friends who reminded her of the carefree life she'd lost. Daniel felt every cold word like a dagger, but said nothing, hoping she would come back to him emotionally. One night, Grace came home late and saw Daniel struggling to pick up a glass of water he had dropped. He looked up at her with eyes full of pain and love, but she turned away, ashamed of the resentment that had hardened her heart. That night, she packed a bag and left him alone. As she drove aimlessly, memories of their wedding vows flooded her mind. In sickness and in health, for better or for worse? She pulled over, sobbing uncontrollably. Legacy, the promise of love and the weight of her vow, hit her like a storm. She realized she had broken the very promise she swore to uphold. Determined to make things right, she returned home at dawn. Daniel was awake, eyes red from crying, but he was still her husband, still the man she loved. She fell to her knees, begging for his forgiveness. Between tears, he whispered, "I never stopped loving you." Grace became his fiercest advocate. She found Dr. Ramirez, a renowned neurorehabilitation specialist, who believed Daniel had a chance to regain movement through an innovative therapy program. Together, Grace and Daniel endured grueling months of physical therapy, tears of frustration, and moments of fragile hope. Then one afternoon, as the sun streamed through the window of the rehab center, Daniel took his first shaky step toward Grace. They both wept, holding each other like they had rediscovered life itself. Their love had been tested in the fire and had emerged stronger. Years later, Daniel walked with a cane, but he and Grace danced slowly together at their anniversary. Theirs was not a fairy tale, but a testament to what love truly meant, choosing each other every single day. Moral lesson: love is more than passion. It is commitment in the face of hardship. True love endures challenges and grows stronger through trials. Advice: never abandon those you love when times grow hard. Remember your promises and fight for each other, because love's greatest strength shines brightest in life's darkest moments.